Greetings, sunshines and sunnies. It is I, Queen Scarlet, Pimp Sunkiss, coming at y'all right quick, right fast, with some tender love messages in honor of Valentine's Day and all of the lovely part of February as a whole. As you can see, I got three groups here. Group 1, 2, and 3. Pick your group, and without further ado, we're going to get into. Okay, group 1, you all need a break. You need to take some time to take a breather, to stop doing everything that you've been doing for everybody else. Stop trying to work so hard to get everything done at once. Just leave your work alone, leave your hobbies alone, and just rest. Just be. Find a good movie to watch, find a good show to binge or something of the sort. Do you some journaling if you will, but take some time to commit to self-care for a couple of days, maybe even just one day, okay? Y'all desperately need some rest because you've been pushing yourself really, really hard to meet your goals, to meet your deadlines, and this, that, and the third. You've been doing a lot of sacrificing so that you can have what you want and meet the goals that you're trying to meet for your future. You all are trying to create the future that you want and create the life that you want for yourself. And the divine realm sees you, they feel your energy, they feel the good things that you have been sowing, and they see you're on the right track. You've been doing what you need to do, but now you need to rest. You need to soak your feet, take a hot bath, take a hot shower, wash your hair, lather up, lay down and sleep, take you some good naps unapologetically. Okay? Solitude. Just be. Because the way you are overworking yourself, you are on the brink of a burnout. And perhaps some people in this group have experienced burnout already. And the divine realm is giving you a warning like, hey, let's not do that again. Remember to prioritize rest. And so lately you've probably been feeling like, oh, I want to do what I need to do. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do this. But you also feel blocked and like you don't have the energy. You don't have the energy to create. You don't have the energy to discern and hear the messages that the divine realm is trying to get to you. You don't have the energy to even just have a simple conversation or even say somebody, hey, bye. Is really, y'all are really on some don't talk to me, don't look at me type shit because you're tired and you're overworking yourself, you're over exhausting yourself. So this could be also to remember that in the midst of you being who you are and doing everything that you do, remember to prioritize self-care time into each of your days so that by the time you do get to a point of downtime or rest time, you are not so exhausted and you're not so on the brink of a meltdown and you're not so filled with irritation and agitation that you're lashing out or feel a need to lash out at other people that don't deserve it. Okay, that's all I got for y'all. We're gonna move on to group 2. So I hope it helped, and light, love, and liberation to you all. Peace. All right, group 2, you all have perception, fertility, and realization. So what I'm getting is that you all have probably been coming across a lot of pregnant people, people who are expecting children, or people who have just had children, or people who have small children. And those are some physical implementations of messages coming to you for you to realize how fertile the soil actually is around you, for you to sow whatever it is that you're trying to sow and manifest and alchemize whatever it is that you're trying to manifest and bring about for yourself. So the more that you take time out to interact with younger people and also take time out to observe these parents and how they interact with their kids, it's going to bring a lot of epiphanies to you, and you're going to learn a deeper meaning of what love is. Not even just a deeper meaning of what love is, but a different perspective of how dynamics can be and the multitude of dynamics that there actually are. And this is probably going to cause a shift and how you have perceived certain past relationships, how you perceive yourself, and also how you perceive your type. You all have probably had a particular type that you have always been attracted to. There is something, maybe for example, you all like people who are, just for example, let's say you all like people who are hot tempered. Something about that gets you going, something about that is passionate to you, but you may soon realize that that's not what's best for you, and also that that's not actually what your soul wants. That's not actually what your higher self resonates, or what your purpose resonates with. It doesn't resonate with that maniacal, hot-headed type of energy. In actuality, there's some type of perspective that you've been given about this particular type that has made you think that that's what you're supposed to be attracted to. But certain things are about to happen, or certain things have been happening, really simple things that you've just been observing and hearing out of nowhere, that is going to cause a shift in how you perceive that, and allow you to, well, basically trigger you to do the shadow work that you need to do in order to clean that up and redirect that energy. And you're going to start to see that you may be attracted to the opposite of what you have thought that you have always been attracted to. In other words, your taste is about to change. So the same way when we have spiritual awakenings, our appetite changes. We no longer desire to eat as much sugar or meat or whatever what have you. It shifts, and we now have more of a desire and a need to eat more fruits and vegetables and things that are from the earth. That's what's happening with you all on a romantic, sexual, and relationship sense. Your taste is changing. Your taste in relationships is changing. So I hope that helps, and I hope you all will take into note of everything that I said if it resonated. And I bid you all light, love, and liberation. Peace. Moving on to group 3. All right, group 3. You all have step out of your comfort zone, irises in a vase, and Atlantis soul. I'm getting a lot of dots being connected. This is more than just a love thing here. This has some remnants of past life things, ancestral family pathologies and things going on, as well as spiritual beliefs and spiritual abilities and things of that nature. So let's get into it. I'm picking up for some people that there is a teaching or belief that things like what I'm doing here, and like spirituality as a whole, anything outside of religion basically, or anything outside of Christianity, anything outside of what you have grown up knowing your family, culture, religion to be. Apparently, somewhere in your family environment, anything outside of that is seen as witchcraft. It's seen as demonic or things of that nature. And so some of you have been having a struggle, a tug and pull between wondering which direction you should go in. Because maybe you feel at home being more of a spiritual person and dibbling and dabbling and educating yourself on other spiritualities. But you feel compelled, you feel required to stick to what you know and stick to how you've been raised and what you've been practiced to follow. But that does not fulfill you in the same way that other things have and other things do. Maybe it hasn't helped you progress as well as spirituality has actually helped you. And that's literally what the step out of your comfort zone is getting at. That's a part of it. Stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping out of what people are basically kind of forcing you to commit to. You must follow your heart. If your heart is being called to spirituality, a different type of spirituality than what you've been raised in, you need to follow that, because evidently there is something there in your divine realm. Your most high is directing you to do so for whatever reason. Even if you end up doubling back or kind of, keeping a balance of both spiritualities or whatever would have you, you are being directed to redirect. You are being directed to venture. This is getting into some past life things, some pathology, some family curses that need to be broken. This is the Atlantis card. It's some family pathologies and things that need to be broken. And I'm going to be very straight up. For some of you, this is literally the impact, the backlash of slavery, chattel slavery. Some of you may even be Jewish or Vietnamese or something of the sort, where your ancestors went through something drastic. Could even be Native American, where your ancestors went through something drastic, where one group of people took them into captivity and forced a whole nother religion on them, forced a whole new culture and way of life on them. And you all's family tree has been functioning in a mode of Stockholm syndrome, or fear, acting out of fear, acting out of a sheep mentality in order to protect themselves. But now it's like you all are functioning in something that no longer is going on. So it's like now you're free, or at least more free than what you were before, but you're still functioning like you're in captivity. That's what that's getting. So a lot of you in this group are needing to do a lot of research, a lot of shadow work, a lot of shedding. And I'm not gonna lie, this is going to be extensive and might take a hit at great parts of your ego, and might even cause you to get into it with some of your family members. But it's necessary, because this functionality, this culture of slave mentality, this culture of dictatorship, this culture of dominant submissive is imbalanced. Is limited, and is keeping you all from reaching your full potential. It is also keeping you all from experiencing true love and the true depths of relationships. And there are people in your life right now that may not be a part of your family and may not be a part of your immediate friend group, and they want to connect with you. They want to be more intimate with you. They want to have more of a deep, extensive type of relationship with you. But there's this block. There's this energetic block, and it's coming from this family pathology of staying in sheep mode, staying mentally captive, Stockholm syndrome functioning, things of that nature. So that really needs to get cleaned up. And this is tender love messages, so it's meant to be on the high side. So this is the high side. I'm gonna say it's good news. It's good news that you are not crazy, you are not demonic, you are just different, and you have a different purpose. You have a higher purpose, and I hope that you all are able to do everything that you need to do, that you are being divinely directed to, and I hope that you all are patient with yourself and kind to yourself. I hope that you all are able to recognize the divine messages that are coming forth to you, and recognize the divinely sent people that are being placed in your life to help guide and direct and support you. So that's all I got. Ain't got no more. I bid you all light, love, and liberation, and I will see y'all in the next one. Okay? Peace.